Hello, fellow bookworms and magic enthusiasts. Welcome back to the Book Podcast. Today, we're stepping into the 4th year of magic, mystery, and a huge competition. I'm Anna.
Hey everyone, I'm Peter, your host, and I'm super excited about today's book, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. This is where things get much bigger, much darker, and much more exciting for Harry, right?
Absolutely. This book is a real game changer. It's longer, has more characters, and introduces a famous wizarding event that brings schools from all over the world together. It's like the Wizarding Olympics.
Totally, and for many fans, this is where the story truly changes. It stops being just a kid's story and becomes a much more serious adventure. Get ready for some major spoilers if you haven't read it yet.
So let's talk about Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. What makes this book so different from the first 3?
Well, it starts with the Quidditch World Cup, which is a huge and exciting event. It's like a major sports game, but with flying brooms and magic. It shows us how big the wizarding world really is.
Yes, that scene is amazing. But then the main event at Hogwarts is announced, the Triwizard Tournament. 3 magic schools will compete in dangerous tasks. It hasn't happened for hundreds of years.
Right, only students who are 17 or older can enter. They put their names into the Goblet of Fire, a magical cup, and it chooses one champion from each school. Everyone expects a fair competition.
But then, a strange thing happens. The Goblet of Fire chooses 4 champions instead of 3, and the 4th champion is Harry Potter, even though he's only 14.
It's a huge shock. Most people think Harry cheated to get his name in. Even some of his friends doubt him. So Harry has to compete in these very dangerous tasks against older, stronger students.
And we meet new characters like the students from Durmstrang and Beauxbatons, the other 2 schools. We also meet Mad-Eye Moody, the new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher who is a famous old Auror. So what are the 3 tasks in the Triwizard Tournament, and what's the big mystery behind Harry's entry?
Well, the first task is to face a dragon and get a golden egg. Harry bravely battles a Hungarian horntail. The second task is to rescue someone important from the bottom of the Black Lake, which has scary merpeople.
And the third task is a maze full of traps and magical creatures. It's very tricky, and the first person to touch the Triwizard Cup wins.
But Harry's entry into the tournament is not an accident. Someone evil put his name in the goblet. The mystery is who did it and why. Harry feels like he's being set up.
And at the end of the third task, when Harry and Cedric Diggory touch the Triwizard Cup, it's actually a portkey. It takes them to a graveyard, not back to Hogwarts.
That's the scariest part. In the graveyard, Lord Voldemort returns to full power. He uses Harry's blood to get a new body. It's a very dark and terrifying scene.
Yes, Voldemort is finally back. And he also kills Cedric Diggory, which is a very sad moment. Harry has to fight Voldemort alone, and he escapes back to Hogwarts with Cedric's body.
It's a huge turning point for the series. Harry has seen Voldemort's return with his own eyes, and then we learn that Mad-Eye Moody was actually Barty Crouch Jr., a Death Eater, who helped Voldemort by putting Harry's name in the goblet.
So why is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire good for people learning English, even though it's longer.
It's still written in a clear style, but it introduces many new situations and characters. This helps you learn a lot of new vocabulary about competitions, investigations, and more complex magical concepts.
That's true. You learn words like tournament, champion, portkey, graveyard, and horcrux. Even if it's not fully explained until later, the idea starts here. Plus, the plot is so exciting that you want to keep reading.
Yes, the high stakes and the big mystery keep you motivated to understand. And for us geeks, this book is amazing because it expands the wizarding world so much. We see other schools and the political side of magic.
It also dives deeper into the darker side of the magic world. It shows the true danger of Voldemort's return and the reality of fighting evil. It feels more grown up, which many geeks appreciate.
It really builds the tension for the rest of the series. And it makes you think about how people react to fear and doubt, even within the wizarding community.
So, for our listeners who want to use this long book to learn English, what are some practical tips?
My first tip is to read it in chunks. Don't try to read the whole thing at once. Read a chapter or two, then take a break. This helps you remember what you read.
Yes, and if you feel like it's too long, listen to the audiobook while you read. It helps you keep up with the story and improves your listening skills at the same time.
Try to predict what will happen next as you read. This makes the reading more active and helps you follow the plot and practice your English thinking skills.
And because the plot is complex, try to explain the main events to a friend in simple English. For example, Harry had to fight a dragon, or Voldemort came back. This helps you use the new vocabulary and organize your thoughts.
And finally, don't be afraid to reread certain sections, especially the big reveal at the end. Sometimes reading it twice helps everything click into place.
This was an epic chat about Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. It's a huge adventure that changes everything in the wizarding world and a fantastic book for improving your English.
Absolutely. It's full of thrilling challenges, shocking twists, and the return of the biggest evil. It prepares us for the truly dark times ahead.
So, if you're ready for a bigger, darker, and more exciting chapter in Harry's story, pick up Goblet of Fire. And if you have, tell us in the comments, what was the most shocking moment for you in this book?
Thanks for joining us today on the Book Podcast. Keep exploring those amazing stories, and we'll be back soon with more magical discussions. See you next time, fellow readers.